This month on Tiger Vision, we get the scoop on Newtonville's top-notch coffee shop, we learn there's a new name supplying midday meals, and we'll figure out how Newton's parkour prodigies are propelling themselves to new heights. These stories and more this month on Tiger Vision. Now here are your anchors Juliana Lakomsky and Evyatar Gershon.
Hello and welcome to the first Tiger Vision episode of the season. I'm Juliana Lakomsky.
And I'm Evyatar Gershon. Tiger Vision is produced by TV and video production students at Newton North High School.
We aim to tell the stories from around our community that matter the most to Newton North students.
First, we take you to Newtonville, where George Howell is brewing the best coffee in the area. Our very own Juliana Lakomsky reports.
Cappuccino for Malcolm?
Tucked into the busy heart of Newtonville is our own homey coffee cafe, George Howell Coffee, known for their delicious brews and bustling ambiance. I love their coffee, and I was curious to learn more about what makes them so successful and unique. I talked to their coffee quality controller for an inside look into the business.
I've been with George Howell for a year, actually this November. My job kind of encompasses the internal cafe quality control. So my job is to go into each cafe at Boston Public Market, the Godfrey Hotel, and here to follow up on how well the drip coffee and the pour rollers are calibrated. So that way we know we're providing the highest quality, and not just that it's a high quality, but that it's the most well balanced for a cup of coffee. What makes George Howell unique from other coffee stores is the attention to detail on our coffee. Our number one focus, aside from the farmers, is that we are so closely connected to every cup we serve. Fair trade is excellent. Fair trade is excellent for providing coffee farmers with compensation that is much better than the commodity trade of I just need coffee to roast and serve. It kind of breaks that barrier a little bit, but we primarily actually practice direct trade. Many of our coffees we work directly with the farmer, and that benefit means that we're actually paying them higher premiums for their coffee. We don't most times pay fair trade. We pay more.
In addition to inquiring about their coffee, I asked Michael about their unique business practice and what keeps their customers coming back.
We have a culture of connection. One of the biggest things in this company is forming connections. And it starts, like I keep saying, with the farmers. We make a connection with the farmer. We connect with the importer. We connect with our roasters. We connect with our team members. And we connect with our customers. Our entire company is about how we connect. The coffee may be fantastic. The coffee could be the greatest coffee in the world. Absolutely. But if you don't have anything but that, you don't have anything. So this coffee shop remains as successful as it is and as bustling as it is because of the people, because of our clientele. You walk in here on that Saturday, you will see a lot of the same people. And a lot of those same people don't know each other outside of here, but a lot of those same people know each other so well because they spend extended time in this cafe with each other, connecting.
After his interview, Michael prepared a delectable drip coffee and latte for me, and he and the baristas talked animatedly to each customer they served, displaying both George Howell's exquisite array of coffee products and passion for human connection. For NNTV, this is Juliana Lakomsky.
Thanks, Juliana.
Next up, we're heading to our cafeteria where Evyatar Gershon and Will Marsh see what's cooking with the new school lunches.
As Newton North welcomes students into a new school year, the school also welcomes Sodexo, a new school lunch food supplier. New School Outsourcing has found a new face for lunchtime meals.
Everything that we serve to students is made in-house, fresh daily, and we source local fresh products whenever possible. On our management team, I'm the director and the dietitian, and Dwayne Richardson is our executive chef.
My job here at North, I'm an executive chef. I worked for Sodexo for a long time, and I come from a different sector, which is the corporate sector. So what we've been trying to do is bring a higher level of food service to the K through 12 program. So what Sodexo does, they do food service for sporting events, sports arenas, colleges, healthcare, hospitals. I help design menus, I do orders, I help train and develop staff on elementary, middle, and high school levels.
So everything we serve in our kitchens is fresh, brought in weekly. We provide fresh and local whenever possible. So we bring in lettuces, apples from local farmers around the country.
I'm at the loading dock where every Wednesday morning school lunches are delivered at around 4 a.m. A Sodexo food truck backs up to the loading dock where the frozen foods are taken inside. Once in the kitchen, the meals are cooked up and delivered to hungry students.
From a chef's point of view, what we do is we design menus based on client wants and needs and availabilities of products, and then after that, we just kind of adhere to what our clients ask us to purchase.
After asking Dwayne about the quality of this year's school lunches, I checked in with students to get another perspective on how they taste.
Do you order school lunches every day?
Yes.
I do.
Yeah,
And how do you like them?
I like them a lot.
I've been ordering school lunches for a while.
And did you notice a difference in the quality? Was it better or worse last year?
I feel like this year it's kind of better.
I was at Bigelow last year, and it's much better here.
Actually, the warm lunches in the special lunches section with the mashed potatoes and everything are always very, very good. And that's better than last year, yes.
Though it's clear that students are enjoying their school lunches more than ever, parents are noticing a larger number on their monthly bill, as Sodexo meals require an extra 35 cents of payment by student customers per meal.
When we order food, we have access to pretty much whatever we want. It's just kind of based on what fits the menu that we are serving. So we're in an environment where we're charging, $15 a person. Of course, you can buy a higher-end product. I would also say that schools are usually pretty consistent design menus, like health organized.
Though the price increase may seem like a lot to some at first, loyal school lunch customers have found that they are very happy with their newfound school lunch quality. As Sodexo transitions to the Newton environment, students will be enjoying a new and improved taste for their midday meal. Signing off for NNTV, this is Evitar Gershon.
Thanks, guys. Go to SodexoMyWay.com for more information about current menus and the new company.
Next up, we investigate a local Halloween legend which has been roaming Auburndale for generations. Aiden Leary and Dylan Crook report.
We see somebody walking over there in a white dress. Come on, zoom in. Holy crap, there's somebody moving. Holy crap, it's you on. You get it?
Towns across America have their unique tales of haunted places and local ghostly apparitions. Newton is no different. At the Cove in Auburndale, a ghoulish woman dressed all in white has been reported roaming through the woods for close to 50 years. She resembles a spirit from the 1988 horror movie, The Lady in White. Our ghost is also known as the Lady in White, although the earliest sightings began 20 years before this movie was released. Intrigued by this legend, we decide to go out and find for ourselves who has seen the Lady in White and discover the truth behind this legend.
Well, it was about 6th grade and a group of friends were trick-or-treating, and we heard rumors that there was a ghost that showed up at a local park every year. So we went down there and spent about 20 minutes just searching the field and found nothing. But as we were starting to leave, one of my buddies just turned around and he started yelling. So we all look over and there's this white glowy figure just running around in the woods.
The kids were standing right here when they looked across the field to see the Lady in White running from about first base to home plate on the baseball diamond.
We came across one man who was willing to be interviewed anonymously. He has seen her twice and was one of the earliest witnesses of the Lady in White.
Around 1974, we all saw this woman dressed in a transparent white dress and long blonde hair, kind of floating through the edge of the woods, and alongside her were two very small people, and we didn't know what to think, but they disappeared into thin air. Second time I saw her was Lions Field, 1981 on a date. We could see someone in the rear view window who looked like they needed help, and next thing we knew was this person was all in white, and had blonde hair, and was barefoot, put both her hands in the window of the passenger side.
In talking to other residents, I found out that these two little people the lady in white had been seen with were actually her children. It is said that the lady in white was alive in the 1950s, and she had 3 children. Her oldest son went missing at the Cove on Halloween night, so now her ghost roams around the surrounding area trying to find him throughout the Halloween season. The first reported sightings of the lady in white were in the 1960s. There were more sightings in the 70s and 80s, although they really began to pick up in the 90s.
In October of 1994, a local woman came into her backyard to see a white figure floating up the street in this direction away from the Cove. She could not make out a face, and she said that this figure did not have any feet.
A resident of Auburndale named Frank Albano had also seen a lady in white in the 90s with his kids.
There had to be 12 guys, and they were waiting and waiting. And then all of a sudden she appeared. So they started chasing her. And they chased her all through the woods of the Cove. And then all of a sudden, I actually saw this lady in white walk across the water. I was in awe. I could not believe this. After they chased her for about a good half hour, 40 minutes, and she was just like appear in different areas. And then they get to that area, and they thought they had her cornered, and then all of a sudden she'd appear somewhere else. So they'd run to that side of the park to try to catch her, but no one ever caught her.
They never caught her?
Never caught her.
This year on October 11th, she was spotted walking up the street. So the next night, we went out to investigate.
So we're going to the Cove to see if the lady in white's here right now. She was just spotted on this hill right here last night. So we're gonna see what we can find.
We searched for 3 nights for the lady in white and saw her once. Unfortunately, she was too far away for the camera to see her. We also saw her run across the parking lot when we were filming a reenactment, but again she vanished before she showed up on camera. Luckily, on October 15th, an Auburndale resident was able to take a picture of a ghostly figure in a white dress running down West Pine Street to the Cove. She was caught on video 3 nights later through a resident's window. These are the only 2 times the lady in white has ever been caught on camera. Without a doubt, the lady in white is still out there, and she will continue to haunt the Cove every Halloween until she finds her lost son. For NNTV, this is Aiden Leary signing off.
Thanks, guys. If you're hanging out at the Cove next Halloween, look out for the lady in white.
Due to the addition of new class levels and a recent studio renovation, our TV production program is stronger than ever. Eric Liu and Ben Feldman tell us more.
Okay. All right. Let's go then.
I'm here in the TV production program News Studio, where the better part of their new show is filmed, and even some documentaries. I just so happen to be part of this program, and I'm filming a stand-up right now.
I sat down with TV and video production teacher Scott Dunlop and some of his students to find out more about the program.
I am the television and video production teacher here at Newton North. I started working here at North 4 years ago, so this is my 4th year. I'm the teacher of 4 different classes, 4 different level classes, which makes up our program. So I teach the exploratory class, Major 1, Major 2, and new this year, Major 3.
Explain to us what the horse meat scandal of 2010? I think I'm excited about how we're gonna have so many different aspects, I guess. We have Tiger Vision, Newton North News. We're thinking about adding a talk show.
The goal of the program is to create content for the Newton community, and also to give students the abilities to communicate through a visual medium.
Juliana, the first Major 3 TV and video production student, told me about her favorite aspects of the program.
My favorite part is the resources that I've been able to access and the opportunities that I have been given.
How was your first club day as a freshman?
And the attention that I've been given in this area, which has really helped me grow as a person and has really changed my interest and kind of really focused my view for what I want to do in the future.
A little bit different.
Yeah.
Nice. So we can still film it.
Doing that in the past.
Yeah, yeah. It has
in my chair.
the video.
So the content that we are creating is primarily documentary style and news style right now. The resources that we have here in the school are top of the line. The equipment that we use is what is being used in the television and video industry. Part of Career and Ed Tech standards is that we want students to be working with equipment that they will actually be using at the professional level. So we're using DSLR cameras, and the software that we have is Final Cut. And next year we'll probably be adding Adobe Premiere. I'm also really excited for us to start heading more into news production. Our show Tiger Vision, it's actually in like its 33rd season, believe it or not. It started long before me. But we're finally really taking it to the next level with our programming, because now we have more students, we have more levels, we have students who have been trained for longer and can put out better content. I think people should join TV production as a way to express themselves, as a way to turn a hobby basically into a career.
Not only is the TV and video program a great class, but it also has a great community. We hope to see some of you there, and remember to tune into Tiger Vision. Signing out for NNTV, this is Eric Liu.
Thanks, guys. You can check out some more of our work at our YouTube page at youtube.com/user/NewtonNorthTV, or sign up to join our program in the spring.
A new parkour prodigy has popped up right here in Newton. Eric Heyer Fogelberg and Andy Samuels tell us more about the local daredevil.
I'm standing here on a street in the city of Newton, a town that has produced two prodigies in the parkour and tricking world, Chase Cubia and Solomon Berg.
I am 12 years old. I'm from Newton, Massachusetts. I've been tricking for about 3.5 years now. I started when I was 8.
Parkour and tricking are two acrobatic sports where athletes progress their ability to flip to their fullest potential. Parkour is more oriented towards street movements. Tricking is the product of martial arts, breakdancing, and gymnastics.
What makes them both crazy athletes is that when they started their training, they came from roots of kids wanting to do acrobatics instead of kids starting in gymnastics and then wanting to go to acrobatics. So their drive to do what they're doing, their drive for their skills, comes from that just natural curiosity.
I started tricking because I saw my martial arts teacher do a bead twist, and so I wanted to learn how to do that trick, so I searched it up on YouTube, and I had lessons with him, and then I just found tricking, and that's how I got started.
They have that natural, they're gonna put their own little style on it that you don't see with anybody else. It's like a cook making their own food. You go to that restaurant to get the way they cook their food. It's the same thing with chasing.
I never wanted to stop tricking throughout the whole time I've been tricking, because I just feel like I should keep going and never give up, and I've just never felt that way. The triple cork I was trying to land for a long time.
A triple cork is a backflip off of one foot, which includes 3 full twists, or a 1080.
And I couldn't get it, but it didn't stop me from trying, and I just kept going with it.
If there is one thing that Chase taught the world, it is that no matter what age you might be, there is nothing you can't accomplish if the hard work is put in. These athletes are widely respected and have proved to the world that Newton really is flippin' awesome. For NNTV, this is Eric Heyer Fogelberg signing off.
Thanks, guys. Stories are everywhere, and they need to be told. So if you have a story idea for us, go to newtonnorthtv@gmail.com and send us some of your ideas or feedback. We'd love to hear from you. Or hit us up on our Facebook and Twitter.
Well, that wraps up our first episode of the season. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.